In August 2005, Hurricane Katrina crashed ashore southeast Louisiana and quickly became the worst natural disaster in U.S. history.
Never dealt with nothing like this in my life before.
Two-thirds of the city flooded, and nearly 75% of all houses in New Orleans were damaged or destroyed. Daphne Jones is one of the brave pioneers who has returned to her lower Ninth Ward home.
Before Katrina, I had a brand new home. Come back after Katrina, not only the home, the neighborhood, the neighbors, we lost everything.
Anyone who has been to New Orleans since Katrina and has driven around through the lower Ninth Ward sees block after block after block of homes that there is no one living there. You just want to sit there and cry.
People just having a hard time trying to find a way to rebuild. It was horrifying. But I did get my home rebuilt thanks to the volunteers. If it wouldn't have been for the volunteers, I probably still would be just like a lot of other people, still trying to get back home.
4 years later, Edward Randolph is still trying to get back home, even after suffering a heart attack.
I was doing the prime work, but as the heart attack came forward to me, I can't even do that anymore. I'm about 98% finished right now, and I've been going through a problem as far as getting people to help me. It would take a company of guys a weekend to finish my house. I could be in my house.
In the wake of Katrina, Congress provided billions in federal disaster relief money. As a result, the Louisiana Recovery Authority and the Department of Housing and Urban Development created the Road Home program.
The Road Home is an $11 billion housing recovery program designed to restore Louisiana communities that were affected by Hurricanes Katrina and Rita. With a budget of that size, the Road Home program is the single largest housing redevelopment program in American history.
The program was supposed to be designed to help families rebuild their homes and return to their communities. But not all families benefited from Congress's funding.
We saw a majority of white communities that many people were coming back. Those communities were revived.
Just across town in the predominantly white Lakeview area, homeowners are rebuilding. Many shops and restaurants have reopened, and a major overhaul of the Harrison Avenue commercial corridor is underway.
We saw a majority of black communities, like Gentilly, like some parts of the lower Ninth Ward, were not being made whole.
Same city, different neighborhoods, with huge disparities.
They hit everyone equally. The hurricanes themselves didn't discriminate. And now we have the largest federal housing redevelopment program ever, and it does discriminate.
See, this program provides funding for homeowners to help them rebuild their homes, but it's based upon the lower of two values, either the pre-storm value of someone's home or the cost to actually repair the home. Now, one would think that the cost to repair is what everyone should receive, but many African-American homeowners actually just received the pre-storm value.
Now, the reason that this program has a discriminatory effect is that because of historic discrimination in the housing markets, an identical home may be worth considerably less if it happens to be located in a black community than if it's located in a white community. On average, the white family gets a far larger grant than the black family, which makes it easier for them to return.
For the black families, the road home is a road to nowhere. They're left outside of their homes, scattered throughout the country, and still haven't been able to get back.
Out of the allotment, I guess for $150,000, they gave me 16. 16,000 probably wouldn't even finish 2 bedrooms.
Road Home turned me down at first, but after they look over the appeal, they gave me $60,000. And that still was not enough of money for me to do the repairs to move back in my home.
In 2008, LDF filed a new housing discrimination lawsuit on behalf of 20,000 black families seeking to eliminate these disparities.
The lawsuit named as defendants both the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development and the Louisiana Recovery Authority, which is the state agency that administers the Road Home program.
The homeowners are asking the court to order the government to recalculate the grants in a non-discriminatory manner, one based strictly on repair costs.
What we're trying to do is make New Orleans whole. And when you make the place whole, you bring everybody back together, and we're all better off when we're all actually in a position to thrive and flourish in our homes.
Only time will tell whether America will honor a promise made to all its citizens.
I feel I've been let down. I helped my country. I fought, I got shot, I got wounded, and look what they do for me. Nada. Not a thing.
A lot of people just don't even want to come back home. Just don't want to deal with it. No support. No support at all.
The beginning words of our Constitution, we the people, we all know them. If those are going to have any meaning, then we the people has to include all of the people. LDF has a mission, and our mission is to make us the inclusive democracy that we must be. And we will always be the cutting edge of change. We're LDF.
The NAACP Legal Defense and Educational Fund